Hey, this is everybody's Uncle Ron, and let me tell you this. Within the next couple of months, a whole lot of new stuff is going to surface. A whole lot of new names are going to come up that you guys were not aware of.
Just 24 hours after posting the same video you just saw, Uncle Ron's wife announced on the same TikTok page that her husband was dead. For most people, Uncle Ron's death was no coincidence. This was a man who had gone viral for posting several videos accusing Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Diddy of some terrible things.
Y'all don't even worry about praying for me. Just kill the mosquitoes. I appreciate it. This is Uncle Ron. Viva los mosquitos.
Ronald Uncle Ron Davis, the former bodyguard of Sean Diddy Combs, has passed away at the age of 59 under mysterious circumstances. His passing comes shortly after he made shocking claims and leaked a controversial video allegedly exposing secrets about the hip-hop mogul. Uncle Ron had been vocal in recent months, alleging insider knowledge about the music industry, including details surrounding Diddy's rumored involvement in past incidents. His sudden passing has sparked speculation, with many questioning whether it was a coincidence or something more sinister.
Now, Uncle Ron isn't your typical uncle. He's actually a bodyguard and has been a bodyguard for some of the biggest names in music. I'm talking about Jay-Z, Beyonce, and even Diddy. You guys know these celebrities have tried to keep their bad acts under wraps, but now these people who were involved are falling and getting in trouble, and others are speaking out. Unfortunately, Ron may have passed away. I say may because I have found a few different sources that do say he died in September of this year, but then others that haven't really confirmed it. I'm kind of under the impression that he has passed away, and we're not entirely sure what led up to this. There are some people saying, Sloan, talk about Uncle Ron. You know, he was off because he was outspoken.
Some speculate that Uncle Ron's mysterious passing was no coincidence, believing he was silenced for exposing dark secrets about Diddy and Jay-Z. He had been openly discussing alleged crimes involving the two hip-hop moguls, hinting at hidden truths the public wasn't supposed to know. His social media posts had gained traction, making many wonder if his revelations put him in danger.
Now, this is all alleged, but we do know that he has passed away. According to his TikTok, his family are posting information, about his passing. So in a video attached by the Facebook user, which appears to be taken from Uncle Ron's TikTok account, Uncle Ron said, Jay-Z and Diddy wanted Biggie killed, bottom line. It's reported that Uncle Ron passed away on September the 14th at the age of 59. The cause of death was not made public at the time of writing this article.
Hey everybody, not sure if you heard or not, but Uncle Ron, who is also known as P. Diddy's bodyguard, was found dead this morning of pneumonia. So I guess several people have been found dead around him, and this is just a new one to add to it. And if you really believe that he died of pneumonia, wow, okay, maybe you might be a little deceived. Maybe, in fact, maybe some stuff is coming out, or he was going to say something or testify, and who knows. Interesting. P. Diddy's bodyguard, Uncle Ron, was found dead this morning of pneumonia.
Uncle Ron made a chilling statement, claiming that Diddy was linked to the tragic passing of Tupac Shakur and the notorious B.I.G. He hinted that there was more to the story than what the public had been told, suggesting a deeper conspiracy involving the hip-hop mogul. His words sent shockwaves through social media, with many questioning whether his revelations led to his untimely demise.
And there were some certain posts that he had made on social media, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. Now, the internet is reacting as Diddy's alleged bodyguard, Uncle Ron, has died, saying he had a lot to say about Jay-Z and Beyonce. Now, we do not want Beyonce to be coming after me, so we're going to say that this is all alleged. It's coming from Uncle Ron. This article reads, the recent death of Uncle Ron, a former celebrity bodyguard who had ties with Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Diddy, has come under scrutiny on social media. This comes after Ron alleged in a TikTok video that Jay-Z and Diddy wanted B.I.G., Notorious Big, B.I.G., killed. Rest in peace, B.I.G., by the way, and Tupac. Ron is being discussed online as Diddy faces these charges, and they're questioning whether he was removed because he is a witness.
Uncle Ron claimed that he was offered a huge sum of money to take on the notorious B.I.G., but refused the offer. Shockingly, he later discovered that Biggie had planned to leave Bad Boy Records that very night.
I was offered $30,000 to perform a hit on Biggie Smalls. March 1st of 1997, I was approached by Diddy to perform a hit on one of his artists. Finding out that he wanted all the rights to all his catalogs, I turned him down because I also found out that very night that Biggie had plans of leaving Bad Boy.
Uncle Ron questioned Diddy's decision to summon Biggie to a studio in another city, despite having access to facilities in New York. He found it suspicious that Biggie was called away from familiar surroundings, especially on the night he reportedly intended to leave Bad Boy Records. This raised concerns about the true motives behind relocating the session, suggesting it may have been a strategic move to isolate Biggie during a critical moment in his career.
Biggie should have never been in California to promote an album with a broken fibula bone, who can barely walk, to go to another studio when Diddy has his own studio in New York.
Before his sudden passing, Uncle Ron also posted a TikTok video in which he claimed that Jay-Z and Beyoncé would go to any extent to protect their power and wealth, even if it meant hurting others. He suggested that the power couple was deeply involved in the industry's darkest dealings, hinting at hidden truths the public wasn't aware of. His bold accusations left many shocked, fueling speculation about the real reason behind his mysterious passing.
September 13th, 2024, and Uncle Ron just posted this video to TikTok.
Beyonce and Jay-Z will do anything to destroy anyone who speaks out against them. Okay, I get the threats, but you have to remember one thing. I know your deepest secrets. I know so much about you and what you've done. I know so much on how you got where you are, how you stepped on many people. Beyonce, how you guys ended Carrie Hilson's career because she said something about you. See, hardly nobody knows, but I'll say it, man. Yeah, Beyonce's on drugs. She been on them for a long time, and you keep her that way. Y'all wish it what you wish it to stay on top.
Gene Deal, a former associate of Diddy and a bodyguard for notorious B.I.G., has also confirmed Ron's claims as he talks about his suspicions about Diddy's involvement in the events surrounding both Tupac Shakur and Biggie Smalls' tragedies.
Biggie was asking for him coming to LA so soon after Tupac got killed, and him getting on the radio rapping "Long Kiss Goodnight."
Man, you would get 100 people in the room, and out of the 100 people, probably 3 would say it was all right for Big to be in LA. 97% of those people would say he had no business in LA at that time. We all knew that. Why would Puff rent studio time?
One of the most significant allegations he's made is that Diddy intentionally brought Biggie to Los Angeles in March 1997, despite knowing the city was a volatile environment. At that time, tensions between East Coast and West Coast hip-hop artists were at an all-time high, and the feud was widely known to have put lives at risk.
You gotta look at what people do, man. You know Pac just got killed. It ain't no kind of business Big was doing. Big couldn't even walk. He couldn't run. They was pushing him around in a wheelchair, brother. Why the hell would you rent studio time in LA for him to finish your album when in fact you got your own studio, Daddy's house. Let's keep it a buck.
Deal has suggested that Diddy's actions, particularly in arranging Biggie's trip to LA, might have been a deliberate move, given the dangerous atmosphere that had already been established between the two coasts. He believes that Diddy's decision to send Biggie to LA was reckless, especially considering the heightened risk following Tupac's attack in September 1996, just months before. Many have speculated that Diddy's involvement in the East Coast-West Coast rivalry, whether directly or indirectly, might have played a role in the tragic end of both legendary rappers.
Let's stop doing these interviews, man, about this shit, because people ain't getting it. He did not want the beef with the Crips. Puff ain't want the beef with the Dog Pound, Snoop them or whatever. Big started that beef. You understand what I'm saying? Puff ain't want none of that beef. So what I'm gonna do is, y'all want the sheep? I'm gonna put them out the pasture.
Gene Deal has suggested that Diddy was aware of the danger posed by taking Biggie to Los Angeles in March 1997, just months after Tupac Shakur's passing away. Deal has insinuated that Diddy might have had ulterior motives for bringing Biggie to Los Angeles for promotional events, including the Soul Train Music Awards and the party at the Peterson Automotive Museum where Biggie was executed.
Catch him if you can. If you the wolf if you got that wolf in you, catch him if you can. Why in the hell you would put your man in a situation by sending him to Cali to work on your album when you know not his Nimitz, but your Nimitz was just murdered by niggas that you was running with? Why would you do that? Oh, they just wanted to do business. Business my ass, man. No homo.
Gene Deal has recounted how he warned Diddy about potential threats leading up to Biggie's assassination. Deal claims that he directly told Diddy, "They're coming for us," indicating that they were being watched or targeted in Los Angeles.
Puff came one day and he had Sally Richardson, her makeup person, and this other chick, I think. And he said, yo, I need D-Rock to ride with me. And then he said, Gene, you stay here with Big. And I was like, which was weird. So D-Rock stayed gone the whole day with Puff. And that never happened, you know. So I guess the chick liked D-Rock or whatever. That's what Puff wanted her to do. And next thing you know, I've gotten phone calls. I got a phone call from Unique.
Uncle Ron's discussion of the allegations surrounding Diddy and Jay-Z sheds light on the darker side of their successful careers, raising serious questions about their rise to power. While both are celebrated as icons in the music industry, his claims suggest that their success may have come at a cost, involving unethical or even criminal actions. By openly speaking about these alleged secrets, Uncle Ron challenged the carefully curated public images of these moguls, hinting at a world of power struggles, hidden agendas, and possible betrayals.
Diddy is pure evil. He has a very nasty disposition. He treats everybody like crap. Every single employee he's ever had, he and his mother have looked down on them, belittled them, talked to them like they were the lowest scum on the earth, so he could always have his way.
His insights delve into the complex relationships and rivalries that have long characterized the hip-hop industry, suggesting a web of personal and professional conflicts between these influential figures.
So, Beyonce's former bodyguard, Uncle Ron, has come out saying that he believes Beyonce and Jay-Z are evil, are responsible for the demise of other artists such as Kerry Hilson. He's saying Blue Ivy is not Jay-Z's child, and Beyonce and Jay-Z would do anything to stay to the top, including worshipping other things. Also mentioned
Uncle Ron's disclosures not only intrigue, but also provoke deeper discussions about the true nature of these storied careers and the secrets that may lie beneath their glamorous surfaces.
that P. Diddy offered him 30,000 to get rid of B.I.G. Do you believe Uncle Ron? This is some heavy stuff. What do you think about this power couple? Do you think it's all just an act and just a business agreement? Do you think that Beyonce's on drugs and is something more sinister going on? Let me know.
What are your thoughts on Uncle Ron's revelations? Do you think Diddy's decision to call Biggie into another studio was a calculated move? Drop your insights in the comments below.